What's up, guys? DustinYewy here, back with some more NHL 16 news. I know it's been a while, but finally something new has been released, and I'm going to actually be able to expand on that. So there was recently an image released on esports.com/ask. That's where you can ask questions to the dev team, and they reply. So somebody asked, what will we see in the way of tutorials for those of us new to the series? And this is the image. And basically, some people have been like, oh my god, look at the goaltending, or the goalie right there, Carey Price. He's looking like he's standing a little differently. And people are like, huh, interesting. So the rumors are true. There is new goalie stuff, and we're going to get into it here. Also, they just released on the actual NHL 16 features. That link will be in the description as well. It says, control the crease. Here's a picture of it. So basically it says the fate of your team is at your fingertips with the all-new enhanced goalie controls. Precision skating captures the authentic look and feel of goaltenders. Momentum and precise movement as you control them in the crease. When the shots start flying, decide whether to make controlled positional saves or commit to high-risk athletic saves that may leave you vulnerable to secondary chances. So one of the things I said that we couldn't talk about before was goalies. Now we can talk about goalies because they released this. So when we were there last time, I think it was April, January, March, April. Yeah, it was April. Back in April, we went out there obviously to play the game. We were playing ESHL. Some of us tried out goalie. I tried out goalie for a few games, and it was really fun. There's a whole lot of new kind of feel to it. I mean, it wasn't completely tuned yet, and I think that's why they've been holding off the information for you guys. It was definitely a little wacky when I was there. The movement was very fast. Yeah, it was tough to control until you kind of was I was able to kind of get a hold of how minimal you had to do the movements, because it was, like I said, it wasn't tuned really yet. And they said one of the things was just they were trying to get us to kind of avoid goalies at the time, just because the movement was a little like intense kind of thing. It hadn't been tuned. So we still played goalies, and I honestly really liked the way goalie felt. We've been talking about the different controls and stuff. I don't know what they've set on right at the moment, but the control the crease thing is obviously a huge thing. Getting back, more movements and less kind of controlled saves, whereas kind of like the AI would take control of your player for you when you didn't want them to, and they would make a bad choice kind of thing. That was something we had talked about, we talked about trying to avoid, because, I mean, if I want to slide across in the butterfly and, get my body in front of a puck, I want to do that, I don't want the guy to just all of a sudden stop mid-slide and, throw his blocker out and miss it, kind of thing. So I don't know what they've done exactly. We haven't tested it again at all. But that was kind of one of the things that we had talked about, was just, the lack of control kind of sometimes when you wanted to do something but couldn't. So I think what they're trying to do is obviously fix that and shape it up a little bit. I don't want to go too crazy into it, but the big thing obviously is the new goalie stance. I'll go back to the picture here. As you can see, Carey Price standing in what looks like, a regular goalie stance. His glove isn't to the side. And obviously I can attribute that to Eddie Lack. So Eddie Lack, I'm allowed to actually talk about this. Eddie Lack was brought into the studio, and they completely redid all the animations. And so far it looks pretty solid. I mean, he's got his glove out where it kind of should be, his blocker's where it should be, kind of thing. So I think this is going to help out a lot with goaltenders. The whole new animation set, it looks gorgeous. Personally, I've seen it, obviously, so it looks great. The skating around is kind of funny. He just kind of casually skates around. It's pretty good. I can't remember if you can skate with the puck or not. I thought you could move a little bit with it, but you could just fire pucks. So obviously there was a lot of tuning issues still. But yeah, the big thing is that goalies are in, and there's new goalies. I don't think they have particular stances on goalies, like the hybrid and the stand-up, or I think it's more like a stat-based thing. There's obviously not different stances, I don't think, yet. I mean, maybe that's something they want to add in the future, but as of right now, this is kind of what your goalie is going to look like. And yeah, that's about it. So hope you guys are pumped for that. This has been something that they've kind of been holding us up on telling you guys as part of the game changers. But they kind of put that picture out, and then I just asked about it because they released that info on the features list. So I was like, well, can we talk about anything? And they said, yeah. So here it is. Yeah. So there's new goalie animations, new goalie stance, and yada yada. Yeah. Hope you guys are pumped. All right. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. If you haven't done so, subscribe for more NHL 16 news, and we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching, guys.